Alright y'all, now we're going to go over the benchmark. So our benchmark constructed response question was, what is the effect of different types of seeds, bean sprouts, squash seeds, and pea seeds, on the lengths that the root grow? You have to create an experiment to carry out this investigation. Your plan must include the hypothesis, identifying the independent and dependent variables, identify the two control variables, a simple procedure to make sure to include how often measurements are taken and recorded, and to create a chart to show how your data will be recorded. And to earn full credit, you should read the question and then study the information in the passage above, answer all parts of the question and support your ideas with examples, stated facts, or details, and write a response long enough to fully address the topic. So this is all we had to do for our constructed response. We're going to go through it step by step now. So we're going to look at an exemplar hypothesis from Raphael. He said that I predict that the squash seed will grow the fastest because it will keep the squash in place. Please make sure you take down this exemplar now. It's now your turn. I want you to look at your constructed response. Did you write a hypothesis that answered the testable question? Why or why not? And if you did, give yourself 1 point. We now are looking at our variables, and I just pulled up some exemplar variables that Mia has written. She said that the independent variable was the type of seed, and the dependent variable was the length that the roots grow. Get the exemplar variables down now. It's now your turn. I want you to again look at your constructed response. Did you include the correct independent and dependent variables? If yes, then give yourself 1 point. Our exemplar control variables were from Kanija. She said that our two control variables are the amount of sunlight and the water given to the seeds. It's your turn to look at your constructed response. Did you include the two correct control variables? If yes, then give yourself 1 point. We now are going to look at our procedure. Our exemplar procedure was again from Mia. She said our first step was to plant the seeds in the ground. The second step was to water the seeds, and the third step was to record which seed had the most growth. It's now your turn. Look at your constructed response. Did you include a simple procedure that made sense? Why or why not? If yes, give yourself 1 point. And this is our exemplar data table. We have our type of seed, our independent variable on the left. We have a squash seed, a pea seed, and a bean seed. And we have our length of root growth on the right, and this is our dependent variable. This is what we would be measuring. It's now your turn. Look on your constructed response. Did you include a data chart that included the independent and dependent variable? Why or why not? If yes, give yourself 1 point. And once you're done, add up all of your points and give your score out of 5. This would have been your score on the constructed response.